we really need to be cautious because otherwise the client thinks that we have a magic wand and every renewal we're going to be able to reduce the rate for them. Hello, friends. Stephen Harrington Dakota with Agency Performance Partners, your agency BFF, and also the Diva of Insurance. Wanted to take just a couple minutes here today to talk about rate increase scripts and really working with the team and clients to make sure we're not reshopping everything and wasting a lot of time where it doesn't need to be wasted. I think a proactive approach, as we talk about repeatedly, is the best approach to rates, and just really making sure that we're prepared to have those conversations with the clients. I think that we also really need to set up reshop prohibitors, meaning that if something doesn't qualify for our standards, or if it's inside of a box, then we're not going to just reshop it just because the client wants us to. We really need to get comfortable with having that conversation with the client. So some reshop prohibitors could be an open claim. Recent activity, maybe they had a ticket or a loss or something has changed about the business. We want to make sure we're asking questions and getting to the bottom of the rate. So really looking for endorsements that might have affected the rate or loss of discounts. Why did the rate change? Not just everybody loves to say standard rate increase, the state did it, the carrier is charging more rate with the state or what have you, but what are the other reasons? And if it's within a reasonable amount, if you're seeing 30% at the agency and somebody comes in at 10%, we shouldn't be reshopping it. We really need to be cautious because otherwise the client thinks that we have a magic wand and every renewal we're going to be able to reduce the rate for them. And that's not realistic in many cases. So if the rate is less than what we're seeing on average, we need to be almost excited to call the client and be like, guess what? Your rate was only 20%. We're seeing 30, 40%. Isn't that amazing news? But just really prepared to talk with the client through the rate, go through it, and be confident in what we're telling the client. I think a lot of times the client takes a cue from us as to how to react as well. So get control of the conversation, know what we're talking about, set some standards in the agency for not reshopping everything, but what really needs to be reshopped, and then talk through the client about the consequences of any reshopping. There could be a new inspection. What if they find other activity? What if you need to make some repairs to your business or home? What if a class code changes or our workers' comp rate gets modified? Lots of different things to look at. So just make sure we're being open and honest with the client as well about what can happen when we rewrite a policy. Talk to you soon.